Before the video starts, I would like to ask that you guys subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell for notifications, leave a comment down below, and like the video. I would heavily appreciate it. Hope you enjoy. The content within this video is not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised. That was 2 hours.
Yeah, I put that in his chart.
I don't even think when I was young I could run 5 minutes.
I think a lot of pent-up energy, I guess. Kind of just being, not moving much.
I guess the military also helped, but...
Yeah,
He also then worked out into however long, so that's...
surprising.
Reserves.
Possibly. Well,
still impressive.
Still rather impressive. Even for just regular humans, but still. Well then, as I'm certain you all are aware, I'm quite certain he's passed our little evaluation. Correct?
Yes.
Right. As I'm certain you are aware, the Foundation is going to be having 5162 help in some way. I'm not entirely certain what yet, but I believe he will be involved in Alpha-9.
Great.
I talked about it briefly, but never went into too full of details.
Yeah, you mentioned it was a team of SCPs, but nothing really much about it.
Yes, they have their own handlers, but still. Ever since Kane was taken from the Foundation, they've been wanting to get him back. He was involved in the team, if you believe that.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me.
The only thing I question is if he'd be alright to do it. Or would even want to.
I highly doubt he'd want to.
Yes, but I believe the 05 is willing to see reason.
Right.
If that makes sense. A little bit of a push, a nudge in the right direction.
Well, the only thing they can provide, 5162, is what he's already stated.
I believe they might be coming to a compromise for that. Regardless, I believe we should debrief 5162 about the procedure in general. And what he will be going through.
Likely so.
I don't want to leave it to just one of you, by the way. I believe we should all be in attendance for this.
I'm fine with that.
Alright.
We'll be all discussing this with 5162. Is that understood?
Yes.
5162. Yeah. I was wondering if perhaps we could... what's the word I'm looking for here? Inform you as to why we made you do these evaluations. You gave me a bit of an idea. But sure. I guess. Wonderful. If you could please step into the room then. Oh, that's perfect. Fucking perfect. Well, on the bright side, I don't think he has enough energy to come up with any smart remarks.
Oh, we'll find a way.
He'll likely target them at me. So.
Yes, as usual.
Possibly. Good evening, 5162. I am Dr. Hockman. I know who the fuck you are.
It's for the record.
Alright, fine. I'm Dr. Hawkman, this is Dr. Cat, and this is Dr. Reggie. We have recently put you through many evaluations about your aim, your mental age, and your mentality, as well as your physical attributes. If you have any questions as to why, I can answer them.
Yeah, I got a couple questions as to why you did any of that. Hell, you look at my service record, you can probably find out yourself.
Your service record was of years ago. We needed something more now.
Updated?
Yes, and it seems as though you, well, are still in rather great physical shape. Which surprises me, if I'm being honest, considering you've been doing nothing but sitting on your, well, bed.
Just because I sit on my bed for half the time doesn't mean I don't do anything. At least I got a fucking treadmill now, which is good for me at least. Won't die of a heart attack.
I believe. Well, very good then. The reason we've done these evaluations is because we want to introduce you into a team of SCPs.
What?
Essentially, what we want to do is put you in a group of SCPs that obeys the Foundation and follows through with orders. The same way an MTF group is or does. You don't seem too excited at the ordeal.
Why the fuck would I be excited? Last time you put me on the field, some bullshit happened, right? Then I tried to kill half the Foundation. I tried to kill her practically.
Yes, you did.
So why? What the fuck's the reason now? I don't understand. I could do it again.
This team is more specialized for people with abilities rather than sole individual in a certain circumstance. It'll be monitored, as you would expect.
I will decide who your handler will be, either myself, Reggie, Cat, or some other researcher. You understand?
Yeah. I understand perfectly.
Good then. Now I won't lie to you, many of the SCPs in this Alpha-9 team, they are interesting individuals in and of itself. So please do not freak out and don't say anything. Please.
Why should I do this though? I mean, I don't get it.
I promise you, you will see your son again. O5 will make certain that you will see your son. But you have to do this if you want to see him again.
Ah, blackmail. Gotcha.
I wouldn't really call it blackmail, but more of a, well,
Incentive.
yeah. So it's not really blackmail, like technically, but I understand why you'd think it is.
Okay. This is... How do I know that they'll do it? My real question.
Currently, they are looking into houses that we can use as a cover-up. Say that you moved in with somebody or somewhat, and we can allow visits to your son or from your son, etc.
How do I know you aren't?
You won't know I'm not lying. You have to trust me right now. I'm not lying to you.
we know what lying can cause 5162. We know what you're capable of.
You've shown
So
us many
it-
times what lying does.
It serves
We
us no
wouldn't lie about
purpose.
this.
Can you give me a minute to think?
Of course, we will step outside and, we'll give you about a minute. Is that alright?
Yes.
Yeah. Very well then. The O5 did promise to offer housing, or at least false housing anyways. And he will be able to see his son.
It's nice. I think I suggested that plan.
Yes, I did take it.
It's good. Happy it's being used.
Yes. The only thing I fear, though, is if Davis will be able to handle it.
The missions?
Yes, the missions, they can be quite stressful. And if I know... If Alpha-9 is doing what I think they're doing, then there may be quite a bit of gunfire.
Well, they'll try and get back their old teammates, mostly. And that could cause
Yes.
situations of itself.
Kane is a rather valuable asset to that team. Still makes me question how they got to him.
Perhaps when we get him back, he can tell us about that.
Yes, true.
Perhaps 5162 will provide us some insight on Kane that the others wouldn't.
That's assuming if Davis can be nice enough to others.
I believe he will have to be if he wants to see his son again.
Yes.
Also,
That
if he wants to
team
keep
is-
breathing.
Yeah, that's also true.
That team is rather brazen with new members. The most recent addition has been welcomed, however, they still are rather cautious about new members. I don't know how they'd act to 5162. But we can only hope.
Of course.
We'll have
Good
to
then.
see.
Good. Good. I believe about a minute has passed now. Should we go and see how he's doing?
I don't see why not.
Sure.
So, I think it's been about a minute. What is your, decision?
This isn't some bullshit, is it? Please. Promise me that.
I promise.
Okay. I accept the offer then.
Good. We will be moving you to meet with Alpha-9, if that's quite alright to do now. I believe that waits in.
Oh, well, fucking why make them wait longer, I guess.
Kat, if
I'll
you
let him
could
know.
get the door.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Come on, Davis.
Okay.
We can get you some water if you need that.
Surprised you
by
don't
the
have
way.
a
We're-
guard here or something.
I don't think a guard will be necessary right now. Come along, Reggie.
Yes.
So where is this place?
It's at the tram. All we need to do is go in and we'll
Excuse me, Dr. Arkman, I'm getting a call.
Uh,
I'll meet you there, I think.
just catch up, go ahead and
Yes.
just we'll just take the tram over to the place.
All right.
Understand?
Again, just surprised you don't have any guards.
I don't think a guard will be necessary, like I said. Now, we should get going.
Fine.
That we should.
Lead the way, Harkman.
Thank you.
Go.
The one thing I'm very thankful for is the fact that there's no music on the train at the very least. None of that
No, that's
god-awful stuff in the
likely.
elevator.
That's likely something you and Davis both agree with.
Really? Why'd you hate the elevator
No.
music?
What?
Do you hate the elevator music?
Oh, yeah, it's grating on my ears.
I guess that is something we finally agree on.
What do these things look like?
The SCPs? Well, it's kind of hard to describe. Two of them look human, are human. At least, Kane's not there, but still. And then you have one that is literally a hand. Believe me, you'll have to just see, okay?
Fucking whatever, sure.
I believe we're finally at our stop, though. Reggie, could you please open the door?
Yes.
Very well. Come on, get through. Hold on. Can you keep the door open, Reggie?
Yes.
I was wondering if perhaps you could go and investigate on the mailbox, see how that little investigation is going. I don't want to keep Cat in the dark, but I don't know much about it myself either.
I don't see any issues with that. As long as you're sure you can handle 5162.
I'm quite certain 5162 can beat an old man to death, but I don't think he would do that if he wants to see his son.
That is very fair. Very well. I'll go take a look at the mailbox.
Thank you.
Yes.
Goodbye, Reggie.
Goodbye.
Well, it's just us two now. How do you feel about people? You really are not much of a talker. Very well. It's just past the... over there, if you want to just...
You lead the way, Harkman.
Right. Well, I guess I will. I guess before we enter, there is a jail cell to the left if you care to take a look. And,
What is it for?
well, some SCPs take a while to transfer. And, well, if you cause any trouble, they might just throw you in there. Just as a warning to you, really.
Is that a threat or like?
No, it's not a threat. It's just they will throw you in there if you're not careful and don't mind. And if you don't mind your tongue, that is.
Thanks, Harkman. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, we should probably head in now. I don't want to keep them waiting too long.
Hello?
Gentlemen, ladies, and those in between. I am Dr. Hawkman. This is SCP-5162.
Uh-huh.
What are they doing here?
What in the fuck?
I understand I have this effect on people. Please do not be concerned.
As I told you before, 5162, interesting characters. The lady on my left, we'll start with her. This is Jacqueline. Over next to her is Iris, the blonde person. The
Hi.
hand is Han, and I forget your name constantly. What is it again?
The name is Dr. Jeremy.
Dr. Jeremy.
Well, Dr. Jeremy Valance, to be precise.
Dr. Jeremy. I'm not going to remember that. And these are
Just Jeremy is fine.
SCPs, much like yourself.
like divide and conquer. Okay.
So, are they, what, extra body to carry around?
What use does he have?
5162 is somewhat like yourself, Jacqueline. He has the ability to come back from death. Though he, in turn, resets the time to that point when he woke up. Not exactly like you, but still.
So, basically, a minuscule version of that.
In a sense, yes.
And why
However,
is he joining?
for one thing, he has military experience. He has been in the military, has served for the United States, and I believe he can provide help to you. Plus, 05 did ask for it, so there is that.
He looks a little plain.
What?
I mean, no offense, of course, but you sure you fit for the team? You look a little.
You are barely 1/16th of me. I think I can fit.
Well, that
Ouch.
is quite offensive.
Yeah, right? I mean, sure, I may be just a hand, but I'm rather handy.
He likes making
Good
puns too. Like, what is this?
You'll get used to that, if I'm being honest. Anyways, these are the SCPs that you'll be working with. They are very intelligent and capable, much like yourself, and they have served the Foundation for a very, very long time. I would suggest you be friendly with them.
I apologize, Dr. Hogman. Did you clarify to us what his real name is, or just his SCP number?
His name, his real name besides 5162, is Davis Ramirez.
Ooh,
It'll be an honor
Fancy.
to work with you, Davis.
that's a
I look
mouthful.
forward to it.
I don't care.
So, other than not being able to die or anything, what
Oh.
other things can you do? Punch someone?
Yeah, about it.
Mm.
Shoot a rifle better than any of you.
Alright.
Well,
alright.
I do not have arms, so I believe that is most likely true in my case.
Again, what I'm simply saying is that SCP-5162 will be helping you. It's not like we have much of a choice in the matter right now.
That's not up to debate. Great.
Yeah, it wasn't my idea.
I'll blame.
Just
I'll
stupid
blame.
Foundation that wants to do it.
Excuse you.
What?
Be careful what you're saying.
About what?
About the Foundation.
Fucking what?
I wouldn't be
Oh, boy.
bad mouthing them right here in this room.
You're fucking kidding me, right? Well, you like this
Does
place?
it look like I kid? Bitch.
I've.
We should
I don't like
let's
this
just
guy.
really
Things are getting out of
calm
hand.
down. Please.
So, if you don't mind me asking, so you're bringing in, what, a new recruit? What about Kane?
That is the reason I'm bringing him here. Unlike you, if you die, it will take you a bit to come back, and such and forth. But Davis, he will be coming back instantly. He will, if he does die, come back with information. He remembers when he died, what happens when he dies. Think of it like a redo button, really.
So, like, when you play a video game and you reset a level, that's what his ability is?
I guess. Don't entirely know. I don't play video games.
Dr. Hockman seems to be more of the type to prefer a game of chess rather than a video game.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Of course,
But
Doctor.
He's here to
yes.
help us find Kane.
I believe he can be of very valuable to you as an asset. As well as O5. If you have any problems with this being a thing, you might want to take it up with them. Though again, O5 wouldn't really listen to you, would they?
I understand that.
But yes, go on. What were you discussing beforehand?
We haven't heard any progress. You just told us that King got taken, and that's it. So,
Yeah, what progress is there?
can we do something? So far, you just told us that and left us alone.
Right. Well, I have studied with your fellow handlers and have found out some things. And they have been doing most of the grunt work, but I've been handling other issues. But they have found out where Kane may be.
Where is he?
That's the tricky part. The Occult Coalition was able to capture Kane and take him away from the Foundation. We believe they're in the mountains of Colorado somewhere.
So, are we going to go get him?
Yes, however, I want you to be careful what you do there. These are occult members, after all. None of you are invulnerable. And if things really do turn sour, you have your reset button right next to me.
And the fucking reset button again.
Play your role.
That's the way we're doing it. Well,
So if we slip the first time, we kill him and then...
Yes. Thing is, I believe, or your colleagues, your handlers believe, that Kane is being transferred between facilities of the Occult Coalition. We don't entirely know what they plan for him, but we don't really care to find out. All we need to get to do is get him back.
all right.
Is that
When do we
understood?
leave? Understood.
Understood.
As to when you leave, I believe you'll be leaving sometime tomorrow. Of course, it will be in the cover of night. You will have little to no info, so that's again where he comes in.
All right.
If
Is
you have-
killing the only way to reset? 5162, or Davis, I should say.
Every time I've died, it's the only way to reset, yeah.
That is very unfortunate. I apologize if we ever have to kill you.
I've had my legs blown up,
I don't.
my arms ripped off.
Iris, please refrain from being so aggressive. Before you get to know him.
I don't want to get to know him.
Iris, please, be kind.
You know, I don't have to do any of this.
You don't, but you are. And that's the end of the
I
story,
don't
isn't
fucking
it?
have to take this shit.
Davis, no. Can you just 5 minutes, please? Just close the door. I understand you're reluctant right now, right? I'll talk to Iris later about her behavior. But please, you need to do this. It's my ass on the line now.
Why would I care? Why would I give a shit?
I pushed for you to be able to talk with your son again. And now I'm asking you to please pay it back. Kat pushed as well, but I can make things happen. I am putting a lot on the line here. I need you to do this for me. Fuck you. Fine. Thank you. Now I'll just... we'll go back in, alright?
Welcome back.
Iris,
Well,
I would
hello.
recommend you bite your tongue next time. Do you understand?
Fine.
We will start tomorrow. Until then, I would recommend you all get acquainted with each other. Or at least him. But if you have any other questions, feel free to ask now.
So the plan is we're leaving tomorrow and we're bringing him along?
Yes. I will have him in MTF gear, separate from you, but still.
Well, we
Okay.
wouldn't want him getting hurt.
Yes.
Will Davis be a permanent part of our operation? Or
He will
just
be
temporary?
cycled around, much like the others.
Understood.
Great.
So for this mission, he is needed. Great. So I guess we should come up with a plan.
It would be for the best.
Okay.